Traps, traps. He'll shout screams and jeers as his smile disappears. There'll be air horns and loud sounds that blast in his ears. Banana peel split ups and pies in the face. A swarm of bees will wake up and start to give chase. The bees will have guns and the guns will shoot bombs. They'll tie him up and make him watch Christmas rom-coms. No, please, not the Hallmark Channel.
Oh, God.
The characters aren't even that charming.
Oh, God.
And then Casper will stand over him, shrill and cocksure. His scheme now complete with his victory assured.
And the more Blight thought of how much that would sting, she said to herself,
I must stop this whole thing. Why, over 3 years I have put up with him now. I made him, now I must unmake him. But how?
Will this help?
Look, I can't use YouTube on Safari anymore.
then the Blight got an idea. An awful idea. The Blight got a wonderful, awful idea.
Just what to do.
Blight's scheme had begun,
Time to end this, Casper. There can only be one.
and she cackled and chuckled.
This will surely be sweet. With a spell of absorption, he shall be obsolete.
'Twas the Book of Aeon, a wise, noble master. It brought strength to the worthy.
Noble master? Wise? I'll give you noble? I don't know.
She walked to Pie's Pizzeria. Revenge on the mind. All was locked up tight. No one knew she was there. All the cronies were dreaming sweet dreams without care.
Oh.
When she saw Casper slowly approaching the school.
Like that's exactly go on. Detail.
Casper said with a squee as he opened the door.
Screw home security.
Then he snuck through the
Oh,
kitchen
relax,
and
go
well
on.
out of sight, not knowing that he'd soon be trapped there by Blight.
Oh, now you want to work? There we go.
Yes, I am the captured.
He screamed out in fear.
Wait, mother, how did you know I was here? Silence, you waste of space.
Thunder snapped back.
You are no son of mine, just a friend-hurting hack. I know of your plans to prank Jasper Pie. I will not allow this. I will not stand by. You will exist because of my
I don't need
ignorance.
this today.
There's no reason for Jasper to suffer. He is innocent. That was kind of a slant rhyme. Shut up. From
Yeah,
this
I
point
went
on,
and make
Jasper,
quips and
you
met
shall harm
hole
no one.
winners.
With the spell, you'll be a memory, a figment undone.
Then Casper Cake pleaded.
Please no, Daddy dearest. Maybe you're just mad and not thinking the clearest. My windpipe tastes like blood.
When all of a sudden,
Good.
the hooves clattered. Bliss turned behind her to see what was the matter. Jasper Pie made it down, surprised by the scene. Surprised by the scene. Surprised by the
Keep your hat on, Finn. I've been holding it since Act 1. Okay, JJ, go ahead.
Finally. Okay, hang on. Okay, Jasper Pie made it down, surprised by the scene. Casper in a magical grasp with his niece in between. At first he smiled, seeming pleased by the display, but he saw that Blight was serious. This was no child's play. Jasper finally spoke up.
Let's see, Boo. Are you unaliving Casper? That's what you want to do. It's the only way, Jasper. Don't you see? I can get rid of him, and he'll finally be free. I don't
God
like
help
it.
us.
I don't like it one bit. Please help with me. Stop this marriage whining fix.
No, let it happen, please.
In exchange for Jasper
Oh, wait, just wait.
He was technically in charge, as he was Casper's owner. Casper was a huge annoyance to him and his men. Would it be so bad if his life was brought to an end?
No, it wouldn't be.
And the iron was hot, but calmly Jasper approached Light, his feelings on spot.
What?
Lighty, it's okay. Please let him be. He may be an annoyance, but he's still a part of me. He's annoying, aggravating, and drives me nuts. But that's part of who I am, so I can't raise a foot. It's like how you and Blissey are both intertwined. Both those halves are parts of how you're defined. Trust me, Niecy Blissey,
Come here,
he's
Koa.
begrudgingly what I need. But despite his endless antics, he'll never succeed. The writers make it so.
This gave Light
I
pause.
just hope someday I can take a shot at him.
This Gretchen was something Jasper just accepted? Every fiber of her being set to end Casper's reign. And what Jasper said, it was hard to explain. She could end Cake's existence, send him back where he came. And yet Jasper requested that he remain the same. And then Light, with her horns still gray and aglow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could this be so? He brought you such mayhem. He brought you such stress. He caused you tears, chaos, and left such a mess.
That is half my audience.
She puzzled,
Fair.
puzzled, to the puzzler's. Then Light out of
What the heck is a puzzler?
Maybe, like me,
Koa. Come here, Koa. Come here, buddy.
Jasper's a part of your core. Maybe, like me, he really is something more.
And what happened
By
then?
a
Well,
stretch.
the video was set.
And a pull.
us down now! We've been up here all day!
Then the true meaning of Casper's existence came through, and Light turned into Bliss, the more colored of the two. With her heart enlightened and her feelings not wound up tight, she hugged Jasper tightly, saying,
Aw.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Jasper.
in the warm morning light. With a smile on his face, Jasper huggled her back. As Bliss lowered her magic, Casper fell with a smack.
Who's hurting all this?
I don't know, but I'd like my consciousness to be dismissed.
And then Jasper yelled out,
Permission be granted.
so Bliss charged up her
Give me a
horn.
second, Koa.
He demanded. With a zap and a pow,
That's right,
Jasper
buddy.
soared through the air. Freaking out like a doofus, his screaming did blare. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all! Will somebody please catch me? I don't want to fall! No, yeah!
I deny that. You may fall.
Wait, so we
Oh,
can't
so-
kill him up, but we're allowed to beat the fudge out of him?
I'm pretty sure he's 60% gelatin. He can take it.
Okay, well that was adorable. It's funny. Let it run through, of course, because you never know what happens at the end of these. Plus, of course, we're gonna get printed around the world. Yes, I know. We want to wish everybody happy holidays too. I feel the same way. That is some awesome artwork, by the way. Doesn't look like there's gonna be anything. Nope, there is nothing. All right. Hang on. All right. Well, this video came out of complete left field. Thanks again, Blissey, for making this video. This was really, really fun. And so now I guess you guys get to wait for tomorrow's video. So it's still kind of nice that I was able to do this on Christmas Eve. So again, for me, happy Christmas, happy holidays, happy heartswarming, and as always, you know who I am. I know who you are. I will see you all in the next video. Come puppies, let's go enjoy some holiday cheer. After you, please, Obi. Visitors, let's cheer.
Oh, dear. How
Aloha pause is just my hound. And all cause personalized ads help good ideas get found.
You kill me on Friday, bury me on Sunday, hope for me Monday, then you gotta let me go. Then you gotta let me go. You kill me on Tuesday, bury me on Wednesday.
terrible behavior. I'm just annoying people now by moving the camera around. Look, what? Probably, maybe, I don't know. What I do know is they were nearly at Whack Kit Airport. Is there like a station like right before Gatwick Airport, like half a mile away or something? Probably this one.
Yeah, well, it's Red Hill. I can't remember.
Might be Red Hill. No, it's not Red Hill. It is. I have no idea.
Blue Hill.
It's Pink Hill. Pink High.
Oh.
Oh my god, we have to sit at Gatwick for like 4 minutes. Why? Why have I got to sit at Gatwick for like 4 minutes? Because for them bloody cigarette. I should have waited till now.
Probably.
Yeah. Supposed to get out and walk around that Gatwick Airport. Station.
Take a flight. I think the concept of like a logistics sim would be really cool.
A logistics sim, what do you mean?
Well, it'd be like a combination of like train sim, flight sim, truck sim, all like within the same game and working together.
So like Transport Fever then, but more sim.
Like Transport Fever, but first person, you can actually get out and walk around and stuff.
That'd be quite cool. I saw a plane, by the way.
Yeah, you will do it tonight, Bill.
Ready! Just slowly move up to the end there because we've got to wait around anyway. Unlock doors. Okay, unlock. We don't. What? Do you know what? I'm going to go for a walk around while we wait because that's just ridiculous. Oh my god! What the hell?
What the heck?
What in the hell happened there? I don't know what did that happen. That is one blurry sign. I can get close to it. Although there is like, I don't know. We jump down here and get electrified?
Like, no.
Yeah. Oh. Walk around for a minute.
They've done planes at higher altitude as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about the lady talking to me. I was like, what?
I wonder if they actually circle around and actually come down.
I don't know.
Because there's one up there to your back.
There's one.
Yeah, there's one.
I think they're just like an asset that like.
Yeah, they're probably just an asset that clips in and out of reality.
Oh, this is what I was saying about the stations. Look, like on these signs, it tells you what the next service is and what time it comes up. Like,
yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's like 17:55. So the next service here is like 18:02, then 18:09. That one for some reason doesn't have it. Anyway, what else is there to look around at this station? There's a guy with some really bright red trousers there. All right, grumpy. Jesus.
And shoes.
And shoes. I'm not going to talk to him now. Did I see that? He crossed his arms when I went up to him. It's like, sorry, I'm a driver here. I'm like learning how to drive. I thought that was a thing. I'm learning how to drive choo-choo train today. Exploring station limits.
What is here? Who is here? Can I jump over here and then jump up here? Yeah. So I can just ignore the laws of electronics. No, I do not. I only walked away from my train for like a minute. What's up there? Oh, thanks. Thanks, ETJ. Like just invisible wall. Thanks.
Yeah,
But
I'm
there's no
pretty
one
sure
there.
that's like the concourse within the airport.
Yeah, which is really sad. It's always have some new places you can actually go and look around and whatnot.
Hmm.
Let's go on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. And there's a poster. Visit our top museums. Free entry every Wednesday, July to August, 5 p.m., 9 p.m. by night. Brought to you by the art team, the Association Studio DTG, Beat the Heat. Yep, let's not change that H to a B. Question mark?
Oh.
Hello. I thought I saw it. Oh, 3 minutes back. Playing.
Should have been.
Yeah, you know what? I'm bored of exploring Gatwick Airport station now. Let's try and mosey our way back over to our train.
It's kind of a bit disappointing because like this is the thing with TSW is it always comes so close for me, but then it's just like
It's snatched away at like the last minute. Yeah.
kinda because like I don't know.
It would be cool to be able to explore a bit more on foot.
It'd be cool to like actually have like some really good like immersion. Like maybe you could go buy a coffee or something, you know.
Have a coffee break.
Yeah, that wouldn't have any purpose, but it'd be kind of cool to just sort of interact with the stations and like
Do a bit more than just
actually
pick up a
feel like
poster.
you are kind of alive in this world and not just walking around in it.
Yeah, because that's what it feels like a little bit sometimes. Alright, I think that's all. Get back in the driver's seat so we get the faster than we want to give up the service. That's not the goal.
I don't know. This is all very like new, early years for Transit World. So like, in fairness, well, yeah, I don't know. It's like it would be nice to see what will happen in the sort of the same amount of time from Rail Simulator all the way to now with TS would be. It'd be nice to know how far this is going to go. But
Yeah. I'll get through that. If the plane comes overhead, I'll get into the light. So. Oh, that works like that.
Meow.
Very nice.
Like, as much as there's some really cool features to Train Sim World,
Bless you.
I had to sneeze, sorry, yeah. As much as like Train Sim World has some really cool like things going for it, it doesn't have the flexibility of Train Sim.
Not
Most-
really, no. Because, like, you know, you can rebuild and things. You can still proper
You
intensive
can do
scenarios.
scenarios, you can do
You can, well,
quick trials, you can do.
exactly.
Well, to be fair, you can do quick trials.
Sure.
It's not as.
It's things man like every minute. In fairness, in real life, you do.
For all intents and purposes.
All right.
Basically, what I want from a new train simulator is basically all of the best bits of train simulator I've used for years, i.e. Railworks, stroke, Train Sim Classic, stroke, whatever. But with the sort of functionality of a new engine,
Cows. How many cows do I need?
better graphics,
Like
better
lighting,
performance, better lighting.
Oh, it's time to get gold already? Okay.
But it comes at a bit of,
Oh,
which is that, like the scenery. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, and I'm enjoying like doing the stream and running around and whatnot. But like, you know, sometimes you think, is there more? Should there be more?
Sorry, I need to check.
I think there can be. It just, again, it's a bit like. The sad thing is, like, we could want and suggest things as much as, you know, till we're blue in the face, till the cows come home. But, like, it's going to be DTG at the end of the day who really decide, make it, like.
I don't think they will, to be honest. They're just going to make money out of like what they've done anyway, and because there isn't really much else on the market that's of similar quality or a similar, like, you know, user base, I guess. I don't think it's going to happen, if I'm honest.
I do have that concern as well, to be honest. I don't want to. DTG has provided us with
Measurable suffering.
immeasurable suffering. But that's the problem, isn't it? Because, like, for all intents and purposes, like, if you take away the constant dumping, TS is a pretty good game.
If the engine was like, you know, fixed up, it would be really good.
If you take away the dumping, the way the game freezes when it loads in new tiles, the loading times. Yeah.
I've got that for me so awful. Yeah, like, I mean, like, I just think the graphical fidelity, like, of the engine here, like, if they could have just literally put stuff into TS into an engine that is like this graphically powerful, you know, modern day, you know, I just think that would, like, that's all really people wanted. But again, we're not game coders, we're not experts. We can just sit here and say we want till the fingers come home. But you know, here I am still playing the games, even after how many every years I've been playing the train sim. Well, Railworks. Still playing that. Oh, and I got killed by another Gatwick Express.
Bye, meow meows.
I'm a little bit envious of, like, trains, actually, in some aspects.
Train Z. I mean.
Yeah.
I can't get.
Can I get my god? Play my cows? Meow.
I've tried.
I've tried it. I just don't. I can't get. Being in one simulator so long, it's difficult to get back. I mean, like the transition from, you know, train sim
Ba, 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 ba.
from Railworks to train sim world isn't so bad because a lot of the controls are very similar. It's not that. But like when you, like, for example, route editing in Train Z, I couldn't work it out at all. I couldn't ever work out in MSTF, but Railworks, I can.
I mean, I probably put time into it and actually learn, like, do stuff. Because, yeah, trains is a very good competitor to this. Not this, Trains of World, but Railworks. And actually, well, no, I don't know, because aren't they doing a new one now? That could be potential.
That there was another sim, yeah. I can't remember what the hell it was called, Sim Rail or something like that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, there's that as well.
But that looks interesting. I think it's clearly a market for, like, you know, railway stuff.
So
Might be like I was watching some guy, I think it might be ridiculous actually. And he filmed with someone else, I'm not really, I can't remember 100%. There was like a train racing game for the PlayStation 1 back in the day.
PlayStation 2, I know that one because I owned that game.
It was a PlayStation 1 game, I'm sure it was.
Ooh. Yeah. What I'm thinking of, it had like a slam door with like the Union Jack on it. Pretty cool.
Maybe there was a different game in the PS2.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think actually, you know what? I might pick up Etopia after this because we're going to Brighton and the E2 route runs from Brighton to Eton. So it'd be like just changing trains there. And if we're trying to pick it up at a similar time to what we're doing now, we could do that one in the sort of like evening time start. You know, what do you think? Like and subscribe. That's it. So you're paying cheap. Isn't that what the famous YouTubers say now? Like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah.
Like,
for a spectrum.
yeah. I mean, you don't have to. It would help. You know, I'd like these videos to grow properly in the future. They keep saying that, but it's slowly growing. It should be nice to grow, like, you know, bigger. It gets bigger.
Yeah, by the way, I was right. Poor Andy spilled tea on his keyboard.
Oh no! Oh. So he's having to clean that up now.
He's saying he's having a right moment, you know.
That's nice. This is why I keep like the way my desk is laid out. I've got the keyboard in front of me in the mouse, and then to the side on the like, because my desk is like, there's like 25 quid I think the desk off me place. Like it's a glass desk. You've got the bit that where my monitor sits and all that lot in front of me, and then you've got like a big curtain where the computer sits underneath that because it's like an area and it's protected from dust. And I put dust sheet over the computer every night anyway. And then on the other side, like if I turn around 90 degrees, my drinks are there, and then I've got a lot of space for my fan for in the summer and all that lot. So,
Why are you here on the door? Someone leave a package?
Is that Reese Arnold?
The package?
That's
Here,
He's small.
Should we go get it?
Tell you what, I'm hyped for the speaking of PS2 games, I'm hyped for the Destroy Humans 2 remaster coming out.
Oh yeah,
in
that's
August.
the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, looking forward to it. I'd like them to do a 3 actually, because I know that the third one was a bit, like people didn't like the third one, but I have a feeling it could probably like have its own time to shine. But that'd be way on down the line anyway. I really do enjoy the new one, the new Destroy Humans, the first one.
Then again, it's like me with the Insane trilogy of Crash Bandicoot. I freaking love that. Even though I'm a bit sad that there isn't a mod, unless someone's about to tell me there is a mod that can put the original soundtrack back in the sound effects. That would make it perfect, because then it would just be literally graphical upgrade. And that's what we like to see.
Yeah. Didn't they do a new Crash Team Racing as well?
Yeah, they did Nitro Fuel. But that Activision got their grubby paws on monetization of that. Sadly.
I see. Hey, Tom.
Hey up.
Do you see that guy in the? Can you come back here in the passengers area?
Hang on.
I got a passenger here. He's big troublesome.
Which passenger?
This guy here. He's like, hey. Slash me turns him round. Oh my god, Tom, lock the cabin.
Oh no! Don't tell me I think it is who I think it is.
It's him.
Oh no!
From our Lord and Savior, Sir Nigel Grit.
Get off my train! Get off my train, gents! I didn't say you could get in here. The weird thing is that he's literally just hopped on at Hayward's Heath.
Yes, I know that.
Hello, gents. How are you this morning? Why are you on my train? Get out.
I'm cross and running away from my responsibilities.
Fair enough. That's an acceptable excuse. We will allow it. Oh man, do you know what? I'm going to get off here at Hayward's Heath and look around as well. Let me out. Let me out! Let me out! This is not a dance. Right, what is at Hayward's Heath? Anything interesting? Well, wait until 1400. No, 1814. There is. There's a.
Ooh, I need you as a musical backup. As you can tell, folks, from our
I did-
introduction, we are live with music.
Why? Why?
I'm sorry, I had already hit live, so people can hear you.
We've only just started, and I already regret agreeing to do a stream with you. Thank Nab, it's over.
Oh, yes, it only goes downhill from here. Sorry, Ellie, this is what happens when you sign the implied contract.
Regrets of being had so hard right now. Oh well.
Oh, well, indeed. Well, Everett, I hope you're having a wonderful Friday, and hopefully there's Kristen Eliora at the moment.
Hey Claire, I see you. Screw you too.
Oh, we're off to a fiery start already. And thank you to Janie McKenzie. I see you too for following. Thank you.
Hey.
So, everyone, it's just good to be here. Happy Friday to you all. Happy end of July. Which is a bit of a shock. Really?
The progression of time this year just felt very awesome.
For me as well. I feel like June especially took forever.
I understand you right now. I can't hear you.
Uh-oh. Oh, can you hear me now?
No, there you are.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. Oh, dear.
Sorry, my Skype can be. Let
Oh,
me try closing my Discord. That usually helps.
oh, it can be a mess back with things. When I enjoyed the call with Sky, there were moments where he couldn't hear me or I couldn't hear him, but the chat, the screen could hear both of us. It was a very awkward conversation.
That's the way it usually goes.
With my parents.
Like,
But
nope, not touching that one.
what, everyone? If I haven't made it obvious with what's on screen and the voice you're hearing, my guest tonight is Eliora. Eliora, YouTuber, artist, Twitter, and creator of words that I've never even heard again. It's a simple conversation. Also contender for most adorable kicker. Yeah, watch out, Landing Bliss. You got competition.
Why? Why?
I'll have you the cutest character in the fandom.
I'll remind you that it was you who gave me the flamethrower.
It was fun. And I've burned and burned for it ever since. I figure when, not if, I go to hell. I'll just look around and say, what? I'll look around at the Eternal Blankets and be like, what, seriously? This is a Tuesday with Ellie. But,
Sapphire, I can see your messages.
uh-oh. Babby. Are you being naughty in the chat?
So, like, we don't get see the messages on my Twitch. Sorry, honey, you busted.
Yes, also, Babby, I can see you in your four, what are those, puppy heart icons? Yes. I have found a way. But speaking of ways, I confess that I came to all of you with an ulterior motive. Yes, kidding.
Oh no, somebody had asked me if I'm still obsessed with Big Mac. No, I got over him around the time I met my husband.
As now you're both couples are happily. Usually when I host these streams, I'm working on Patreon supported project. But tonight we're going to be talking about a special topic that began roughly 2 weeks ago. That's about right. And so this is going to be part of also revealed for what I'm looking for. Where I'm not abandoning my Patreon supporters, but tonight is going to be just a little bit different. So you've got this bozo bird. It hits me every time that people say, "Oh yeah, you've been on YouTube for like what, more than 5 years now." You talk about the stretchiness of time. I have felt that because for me, it's like, oh wait, really? Oh wow, I am that far behind. But where is it going? So it is time for Silvertail to move forward and evolve. And with Transformers meets My Little Ponies coming up. So
I still can't believe that's a thing.
it's a thing, and I shall evolve to meet it with Transformer Quill. Transform and geek out. Oh, she's saying something decent and trying to save the audience. Be grateful, audience. But so tonight, I'm working towards a very real transition, a literal transition, because he's a transformer. He needs to transform. Right now, it looks like my OC is falling to pieces.
That's your Wednesday after you've hung out with me.
Indeed. So I'm just working piece by piece to get him modernized and to facilitate this transition. It takes some time, and goodness knows, my lunch break at work is no longer the creative space I'd hoped it would be. So I will getting some work done here. Yeah. So while we're doing this, we're going to be talking about creatives in the fandom, and an effort to get them to realize, hey, it's great that you're a pony fan. It doesn't mean that's the end of your creativity either. He said, heavily leading in. So Ellie, would you do us a service of talking about your Go Beyond Pony hashtag, and is that a fair word?
I guess it's a fair word. Now, to be fair, the hashtag was actually created by Watchful. I just made a big stink about it. There was a point a couple weeks ago where I had a premiere for a video that was
Dun 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 dun.
and it had been like set up for a premiere, and it was like leading up for about a week, and then last minute my husband wondered if I could do like a linked video to his first review, and guess which one got a lot more views. So it was literally triple in a third of the time. So I kind of vented on Twitter, like, it's kind of frustrating when they only care about the pastel horses and the rest of your stuff goes unnoticed. And the response I got from that was so many people saying, I feel this, I am the same way. Like, oh God, this is exactly how I feel. I'm like, how bad is this problem? And as I'm looking around, I'm realizing just how many creative people feel like they have to do pony, or they'll lose their audience, and for a good chunk of them, their livelihood, which is a big problem. So yeah, I started pushing the whole Go Beyond Pony thing, because it's not right for people to be completely boxed into one thing all the time, and especially not when it's stifling creativity. Creativity is something that has been important to me since I was 3 years old. So seeing it like choke is something that really gets to me. One of the reasons I like your content. You're nothing if not creative.
Well, some days I'm just nothing. I feel tired. I don't want to do anything. But I drag myself. It's like, up to it. Come on. Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
No, I feel that. Everybody's got days where they're just like dead.
That's the case. You can see me when I wake up. I think I'm a great Walking Dead cosplayer.
Oh boy. Oh hey, Maddie.
Oh, hi, Mary. Helping me out once again. Much appreciated. Oh, Maddie's in the chat. Marvelous. And yes, Sappy, I do take breaks, and I dare just fine. Thank you for asking. So Ellie, can you think of a video or a project where you're like, wow, this is really great. I hope people enjoy it, and maybe it just felt like, oh, I wish it got more, or at least more interaction.
There's a reason I provided my deviant art. I stopped doing pony art a while ago, and I've been doing a lot of art of mine and other D&D characters, and the notice that it got dropped really, really significantly. And I was proud of the images that I was doing because my art style has improved a lot. So yeah, that was frustrating.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'm not the only one. Like, Love Dragon, her art style's improved tremendously since I first met her, and the exact same thing.
Could it be because she's doing fluff pieces? I can hear the rage in your silence and your exhale. Anyway, Fluff Dragon, is that not the young artist who drew my character in dress? Or am I getting mixed up?
I don't remember. You've done art of yourself in a dress, so I don't even freaking know who does what anymore.
Yes, and I hummed, and that's the art of the dress as I did it. I'll let that sink in for a minute.
Why did I agree to do this again?
I don't know. I think somewhere you've got a little bit of sadomasochism going on there. But then again, I can say that about my
Maybe.
What you need.
I don't need hugs. I need a machete for this guy.
Well, I mean, we can't cut the video. It's live.
Hey, Jonas, man, I do not drink. I have never drunk in my life.
Really?
Not once.
Not even water? I can't. I have kind of a problem.
A little bit. And that's just one of them.
Current problem. But also, the Big Boss 99, I appreciate that food. So I know my funds are working. When I simultaneously hear the audience's rage and my co-host will to go on, should enjoy these. That's really good. So, but back to being semi-serious about, well, here's the thing. Don't be on Pony. I think there's been people who don't see this more as a declaration of stop making pony content. And I think that's not
Yeah, I've been seeing that too. No, it is not at all. In fact, a number of us made extra tweets talking about how we want people to continue to make what they want to make. Never once did we ever want pony content to stop. If that's your creative medium, do it.
But it can be hard. And unfortunately, the timing is also just tough. Because I talked a little bit with Chocolate Pony about this last week. A video came out calling itself a fandom autopsy. And so,
Yeah.
so the phrase, this fandom is dead, we're basically at this one for the last 4 years.
Yeah, I don't sorry, I interrupted you.
And it's just I've heard declarations of demise on Prime the way that everyone's like, oh, guys, maybe tone down that thing a little. Stop working in my movies.
Maybe if you stop doing movies directed by Michael Bay.
Cash the cash. It's bitter.
No, I don't believe the pony fandom's going. I don't believe the pony fandom's going anywhere personally. It's going to go quieter, but if the fandom of something as niche as Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go is still alive today, then something as hugely popular as MLP ain't going nowhere.
I never got to watch Super whatever you just said, but I do know of it. So I have to wonder, how are they expressing themselves?
There's some groups on DeviantArt that still do their monkey shenanigans with like fan art and comics and stuff like. And recently, the series got released on the Disney streaming service, so that helped revitalize it a bit.
Ah, yes, new access.
Exactly.
Funny, it's a similar situation. I've heard people hoping that Gargoyles would enjoy a continuation.
Oh, I love that. As long as it's not the Goliath Chronicles.
There are some things we just leave. The Goliath's awesome voice is not one of them.
Honestly, I love Gargoyles. That was like my favorite Disney cartoon for a long time.
Agreed. And to be honest, I know that around that time people often touch about Batman the animated series, but Gargoyles won me over a bit more.
I like both the same. I guess I just had a bit of an edgy youth phase.
I just had the awkward humor things. I'm still going through that.
I was about to say, when did it stop?
Well, if I know my own expiration date, I'll let you know.
Somebody had asked earlier of what's our favorite horror movie. I don't watch horror movies, just so y'all know. I can't. I already have nightmare problems, and I don't need that added to it.
For me, it's got to be Army of Darkness. Technically a horror, it's got some creepy imagery, though much of it unintentional, or maybe the proper phrase is body. But the comedy in it still makes me giggle.
Darkness. Isn't that the one with Ashley? What's his name?
Oh yes.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Nope. You are thinking correctly. It is Ash, Bruce Campbell play him against the army of the undead in the most slapstick way possible. It's still considered horror, though.
It's not Shaun of the Dead.
Not shocked. I had fun with it.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that really doesn't feel like horror.
Well, no, I
It
mean,
feels like horror parody.
well, in many ways it is. It's a great scene with their where the two parties are passing is basically the same trope characters back to back. They say hi, hi, hi. What is that called? The Cordetto trilogy?
I don't know.
It's based on some kind of ice cream. Probably grossly unhealthy. Grossly unhealthy.
Like many things in America. Like many things in America.
Oh, but this one was in England. Hey,
Oh, you're right. You're right.
English can have unhealthy food too. Actually, that's very simple. I don't know. I actually, why has that never been a reality show? Unhealthy foods from across the world. Just have a bunch of people going around the globe finding the most unhealthy and yet so delicious foods you could ever enjoy.
I think there was a series like that, and the guy who did it actually stopped because it was affecting his health super badly.
Oh, like the movie Super Size Me.
Hmm.
I can only imagine. I mean, that's why I say people, you gotta spread it out a little. Otherwise, what will you do?
Preston Cox, I like Vincent Price, but I'm gonna say right now, Josh kind of ruined his voice for me ever since season 3 of Welcome to the Show.
Did you do a Price impersonation?
There was a character in there that was well, he was a devil, and he was the creepiest. He was the creepiest thing ever. And Josh decided it was a great idea to give him a Vincent Price voice.
Oh, so you pay a heavy price. That's right. It sets up for an easy pun. That's double problems. Now you have more reason to be mad at Josh.
It doesn't help that that entire session was full of puns.
Really? Josh pontificated? You think you know that
Not Josh, right, Claire?
guy? Well done, sweetie.
Oh, there it is.
Attention dispatchers, a new episode of Station Announcements is ready to depart from Platform 2. Let's look at what's happening in Train Station 2 in June. We'll kick off the summer season with an event related to Summer and her big dream of opening her very own surf shop. Help Summer fulfill her dreams in a mini event between 17th and 19th June. Following that, there will be a time for revolution. Let's build a railroad across a region inspired by the United States of America in this event taking place between 21st of June and 11th of July. In other news, we are very happy that our latest
I
feature
might
in the
do
game,
those events.
Air Group
Might.
of Unions, is available for
Or the US one.
If you wish to play the game with your friends, please check this feature in your app. And that's all from
What?
that's all from us for now, dispatchers. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please follow us on our social media channels for more information. Until next time, see you on tracks.
Revolution. Okay, yeah, I'll do that event. Definitely.
When it's more a dice roll of what we're gonna get, I can't get as invested.
Yeah.
Life is too short to be waiting to see if it'll be a good episode. I'd rather be in a series that I think watch a series like, yeah, I'm looking forward to what they do today. Like that.
Yeah. Ow.
Also, I should plug that we're a few weeks from the start of season 10 in the comics, which if you all head over to Poster Daily, they have a 3-page.
Pick that up, go to Pete.
What a beat, what a pony is coming. But okay, but on the topic, some folks choose to nope out, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, look, I'm still gonna do pony. I still enjoy it, but I understand that for people, it's been a fun and honestly unexpectedly enduring ride. I genuinely didn't think we'd go as far as 9 seasons. But now people have a choice on where to put their energy. Well, not since you've always had that choice, but
yeah,
a reevaluation perhaps. And if you say, you know what, I'm good with where I've been, I'd like to try something new. Again, there's no shame in that. There's no betrayal. No. But if you are creative and doing commissions or gathering a following, if I could offer one criticism of the Go Beyond Pony, it's that I think people did too hard to stop too fast. And in doing so, people might have lost some of their support as a result.
Yeah, we might have pushed it a little hard. I mean, you've known me for years, Silver. You know that I'm not very good at holding back.
Well, that's part of what makes it so fun.
Yeah, but it has upsides and downsides, and this is probably a downside. No?
Oh, yeah. I am much the same way. I have my ups and downs, and I'm lucky people are still patient with us. But okay. One idea I want to put out there for any creative who's listening to this commission. I can understand if you don't want to do exclusively pony art, but what if you enticed with the discount of if you did a discount on cross media art, pony plus something else, and with that you begin to show people your own creativity beyond the pony. Say, hey, I can draw this too, and in doing so, I think folks might gain appreciation and walk with you through this transition.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I'd like to think so.
I'm gonna send you something on Skype real quick that Fluff Dragon had actually done for me, and a few others have something like this. And if you want to throw that onto the stream, that'd actually be great.
Ah, yes, I've seen this on your Twitter feed, but here, since I've really got a window for Illustrator, I will put it right. Yeah. Ah, what is this?
What happened?
Oh, there. What did you turn so negative on?
What?
This is curious. This happens sometimes. This is a bitmap. PNG. Sometimes I find with bitmaps they invert the colors. Well, let's try something.
Hey, babe, I see you in there.
Well, now that I've inverted your world, still being picky. Curious.
You've always been good at turning my world upside down and backwards.
You spin me right round, Silver, right round. Like a record, Silver, right round, round, round. All right, this will be a third.
It's so painful to talk to.
It's true. It's true. Well, let's see. What would happen if I chose... That's not working.
Apparently, even in artwork, I'm still good at being difficult.
Now, this is the thing. I gotta edit my sources, baby. This is... Oh, here. I can just move this. Okay. Just put on another get spanner. Let's see if I can just... image from add a new source.
That's why. She said that I have developed an inverted shadow. Ugh.
There we go. That's it.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, that is lovely. I especially love the color balance.
I mean, she's very good at what she does.
Although I noticed the
Hi, Ripple.
is Elven the proper term? Here.
This particular character is actually a fairy.
Very.
My persona is a fairy. I actually did an art of her recently that's on my DeviantArt.
Also, quick
So
shout.
yeah, that's the thing.
Quick shout out to Nightfall Stream 32. Thank you for following. Look, I noticed your persona. At least this might be my screen. I noticed it's just a slight more red in her coat.
I didn't notice that until you just pointed it out.
I mean, that just makes it more diverse. But it jumps out at me. Yeah. But yes, I've seen several such things go beyond, and it's notice, folks, that it's not one character shunning the other or resenting. They're looking at one another as equals.
Mm-hmm. Neither one is more important than the other. Just a matter of expanding your horizons and not being like tunnel vision.
I'm just gonna hide this for a little bit. I can read that. I'm cheaply entertained. But and then I also encourage people to, if starting an OC from scratch, that's one approach. With my Transformer shenanigans, I like to think that's another approach. It's still my OC, just in a different style. But I'm going don't steal. Well, technically I kind of have this auto sync. I'm gonna try something a little different.
Ripple said, asked, are you going to That's like the only Transformers series that I've bothered to watch.
Well, listen, I always will be a G1. It was my introduction. And everyone else who came after us opposed. But here's the thing. Time and I think the creativity of fan base basically growing up. This is one of the things, this is a hope I have for my life. Lauren Faust watched the G1 MLP and played, and lo and behold, probably without any real intent of this happening, but she got tapped to revitalize and repeat the show. And taking what she remembered of her childhood, she made a series that wonderfully surpassed everyone's expectations. Fair?
Yeah.
And by a similar notion, the kids who watched Transformers, which was a pretty cut and dry good versus evil, they've approached this series with all things much more describe it. Finesse, nuance. Suddenly, not every Autobot is a pillar of justice. Not every Decepticon is irredeemable villain. And one of the big developments I found is that the most recent IDW comics really explored why the Decepticons even started. Why would anyone do that? And the truth is, because there was a movement to force Transformers to have a social status based on your form, your function. And I thought, wow, so the Decepticons were.
Wow, that's very dystopian.
Yep, and it was. Oh boy, it was. Let's see if I'm trying to get rid of this white background.
Oh, Bliss is talking about Agresco. I love Agresco. I'm looking forward to the new season.
Oh God, the spider's gonna be near my.
I still need to see it.
Uh-oh. Hey, get away from my CD player!
It's so good. Do highly recommend.
Oh, bro.
Travis, we got a spider.
What should I do? For those in the audience who watch it.
Yeah.
I watched some when I was a kid, but I never really stayed long in that series. It's just not my taste. I was much more of a geek a long time ago. Oh, Garfield, not really.
I also I'm reflecting it, but I'm not sure it is. I was always kind of a fan of that chip that never actually happened.
I know who you're talking about. Like my brain thinks it, but that doesn't feel right. But I know who you're talking about.
I just found it funny, especially when they would be like, oh,
Sheldon. Thank you, Audrey.
Maybe I blocked it out of this Big Bang Theory association. But I remember Sheldon would be like, hey, aren't you hungry? Oh, no, I've had a burrito yet.
The question on cartoon physics.
Yeah. Question Charlie says, are you surprised that I'm done cyclical? And that was a wonderful segue as well. And the acknowledge this is a trick that I'm gonna try it. All you have to do is read like this.
What I was gonna say is I can't have the screen open or my computer's gonna lag out. So you're gonna have to describe it.
Well, basically, I have positioned a linked file for both the Autobot and the Decepticon signal. And simply by changing the link, I can swap symbols. So my character can be pro Autobot and Decepticon. Yes, I'm on the fence.
Okay, I need to eat milk.
I resent that. I actually make a decision. So this image is what I call a halfway my character's mid transformation. And funny enough, I'm sort of going by phases. I started with Silver Quill Hippogriff, then it was Silver Quill Transformer, and now it's Silver Quill abomination. Seriously, I look like I'm falling to pieces, which is technically true of transformations.
Somebody in the Twitch chat said that they have a name for Silver Quill being able, your OC being able to withstand so much Waspinator syndrome.
Oh, Waspinator, second being universal true toy.
I just love how at the end of that series, Waspinator basically winds up worshipped by the primal humans. And I was just like, yeah, you know what? He deserves it.
He's earned it. These machines I tend to consign to the home. So everything that happens after.
Yeah, that was not a good series.
As far as I'm concerned, Waspinator is
All right.
lived
So I don't add anything more
being worshipped.
because we got to save room for the milk.
But I think with my efforts, I've actually completed one stage of the transformation. Not an easy one, in my eyes. So, my hat's off to the people who animated this on an episode basis. It was never just one transformation. I swear, what was it? Transformers. What was it? After Energon came Galaxy, but it wasn't called that here in America. Cyber?
I didn't know you have timing. I don't know. I honestly don't. Like, Transformers just isn't my genre.
Well, basically, in classic anime fashion, it was produced in Japan. They have these dedicated transformation scenes. Kind of think Sailor Moon, but with robots. And it's cool the first time, but afterwards you're like, yes, we get it. We know where the parts go. This is basically, you've animated the instruction booklet for a toy. Get on with it. And the funniest part, this was one of those American dub companies, or at least English dubbing, that was afraid of silence. So the Autobots would try to have all this banter through the transformation. And it sounded so close. So very close.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, thankfully you didn't have to look for where their house was. But, is it? Yes, Megatron will be free of your evil. Just be glad Megatron's not attacking during this overly long transformation. They're going by Power Ranger and Sentai rules. The enemy can't attack while we transform.
Yeah, I call it timeout. I need to finish changing my oil real quick.
Thank you, Rockstar. The Metalhead Brony. It was Transformers Cybertron. Oh no, the question.
Okay, this is like the fourth time I've seen this question. No, I'm not really a pyromaniac.
You know, it's important to distinguish, guys. One of the fun things about having an online personality is you can emphasize elements or play up an absurdity. It is not meant to be a reflection of your absolute true self.
Yeah, I admit I have a temper. I do have a temper. But I'm not violent. I'm not that aggressive. I'm only aggressive when I'm aggressively trying to help people. That's the closest you're going to see.
Are you aggressive?
No, I can't sing heavy metal well enough.
Okay. All you gotta do is like have a really sore throat.
There is an actual technique to singing like that.
Death Clock, I think, set the bar for him. So even they had fun with it. Like that. Sure, it had a lyric. No one knows what the hell I'm saying anyway. But it's true. So I'll be honest. Death Clock is probably the only band, death metal band, with like older two songs.
I have so many. I have so many songs that I bought. I'm a music addict.
That's great. I mean, name my favorite band.
I like Evanescence. I liked Destiny's Child when they were still around. I listen to a lot of anime songs. I like Mariah Carey singing. There's a lot of stuff I like. I'm pretty eclectic in my taste.
That's a good way to be. I mean, again, kind of the theme we're talking about is not limiting yourself to just one expressions. You feel like if someone only ever listened to country or rap or only J-pop, that'd be.
I can think of a person in each part of my family like that.
Including the J-pop.
Yeah.
See, that's outside. How did I put this? I'm such a fuddy-duddy that J-pop really wasn't as readily available or accessible when I was going through my anime event. And so I appreciate you saying that. Get up my lawn.
Nothing. Carry on.
So whenever I hear people know all these J-pop songs, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. But I fear I'm not as in the know.
Yeah, that's alright. I mean, you could be the most up-to-date, trend-setting person on planet Earth and still miss something.
There's a question. Who is the most up-to-date trend-setting person?
Very.
How they that's why I don't hear much about conventions in such an area.
It's because the Eliora character is already so violent and twisted. She doesn't need her own pyrovision. She causes the carnage because she's poison.
Now, a question, from my friend Friday. Who gets blown up more, Silver Quill or Waspin? Ooh,
yes.
Maybe the better question is who deserves it. Waspin Eater gets blown up by his opponent. And sometimes I won't do it to myself. As for who genuinely deserves it,
You always do it to yourself. How are you kidding?
You're right. I had no one to blame but myself.
Oh, you have my job,
There was, for a brief period, I drew Gundams, and I grew appreciation for the mechanics. Draw mechanical components with such skill. I mean, it's you almost kind of miss the organic words, but I still am terrified of drawing.
What do you mean? Can you keep my head over the tires?
I can't think of any.
You don't know where the tires? What are they doing?
The digits, man. The digits.
Well, sometimes you gotta draw the digits to make the digits.
Did you not see the video that someone did for troubleshoot that flutter step? That'd be like antimatter and matter. End of the universe. I think the Falcon is running out of gutters.
Yes. I think I've held one too many custody marks.
Champ to say, you're asking my thoughts on Pokemon. Do you want me to take over the stream? Because I will.
Ah, yes. You can describe. You can describe why mankind's the most terrifying thing in existence.
I don't like Mankind at all.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I have found a kindred spirits. Huh. Huzzah!
I'm not afraid of it. It's just so lame.
A new ally in my struggle against all things manta ray. Is a manta ray or there's another similar. Well, either way.
Stingray?
Stinger, thank you. I believe it's a manta ray. There's stinger involved. What?
Yeah, no.
I get to hear someone else who's not as big on the mankind. Mankind is not a pastime. So, mark your calendars, everyone. This is a red letter day.
Whoever said Big Dick is the best, take that garbage out of here. I hate Big Dick so much ever since Wonder Trading became a thing.
What is Wonder Trading?
Anyway, let's move on from Pokemon. Oh, Wonder Trading. You send a Pokemon out to trade in a random network, and you get a random Pokemon in return. I got Zigzagoon so many times that I basically now want to kill all of them with a shotgun.
Ooh. Dark video confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Honestly, I wanted to do something with Aramal. She posted that video of what was it, a shiny Hoothoot. And she encountered it on the way to the Pokemon professor, and she had not a single Pokeball in her possession.
No, I saw that video and I felt the pain and I wanted to cry. Like the worst possible thing. You know, it is so rare to run into a shiny Pokemon in the wild. It's like 1 in 600, and like 600, it's 6,000 to change in the gen she was playing.
So she's like, "It's not fair. It's really not fair."
It's really not fair.
Well, to be honest, part of me is so used to her doing that very professional voice as Firebrand secretary. I was like, wow, hearing this, I have to remind myself, wow, she really rocks that performance.
My favorite memory involving Silverquill, does that require him being alive or not on fire or?
Well, there's something there was revealed, but
No, but for real, when I've collabed with Silver in the past, those are some of the best collabs I've ever done. Silver's a ton of fun to work with.
as are you. I especially enjoyed our Brotherhood Social. And what was it? It Ain't Easy Being Greasy.
I hate the way I sound in. They were fun to do, but I hate the way I sound in the YouTube video because my microphone had a horrible feedback that I didn't hear until after the video was put together.
Hey, if you're not a little cringing at your old work, that means you're not growing. And so, I'm the same way. I listen to my older stuff and I'm like, oh, that was bad. I should feel bad for that sound.
You can ship me with Silverquill all you want. That don't mean it's gonna happen.
Earlier question for Preston Fox. Dave, do you like Celestia or Luna? Now me, I'm a Luna fanboy.
You are? You're so smart about it.
In other news, if you get into water, you will become wet.
No, I'm a Luna fan too, but my favorite princess personally is Twilight.
Ah, there you go. I have met Cadence fans, but I've not really had a chance to really get into what is most appealing about them. As someone who's often very critical of Cadence's portrayal. I'd like to hear why, what enchant.
Like, Cadence isn't as bad as I've seen her get claimed to be with the fandom. Like, of the four princesses, she is my least favorite, but she's still a pretty decent character.
Hey, there's nothing
when they show her.
Yes, there's nothing inherently bad about the character. It's more I feel like she isn't given a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, that's really the big problem.
Give her some screen time. Give her her own story. Even,
Season 10 comics. Let's go. Give us the Cadence story. Get on it.
that's right. Yes, I'm sure all of IDW stuff is watching my live stream. But you know that is I think a very legitimate hope for season 10. Even if it's just Cadence helping Flurry grow up.
Yeah.
Show,
Show her as a mom. That's a unique trait.
yes, let us see some awesome parenting skills. Or, heaven forbid, learning what it's like to be a parent. Gosh darn it, why is this closed? Oh, I'm having trouble.
I think that. What, were you having trouble with? I'm sorry.
Oh, perspective is always a bit finicky in Illustrator. What is it? I have to do the pre-transform. Command click on a corner, then hold down Alt and maybe Shift. It's not wanting to work with me. Work with me, you darn automated thinking. We're supposed to be the good guys.
Am I a fan of Queen Chrysalis? She's the most consistent villain in the show, but like nothing about it really thrills me.
Yo, I can dig it. I have to. I'm streaming right now. I can't afford to go in there.
Thomas and Friends, I kind of don't watch Thomas and Friends, so no, not really.
That was after my time. Now, a question from earlier. Here. Jamie McKenzie, 345. Do you have a favorite anime? And seeing as how we talked about Pokemon, let's say a favorite anime besides the Pokemon.
Actually, I don't like the Pokemon series very much. I'm much more into the game.
Oh, so you're
You
not.
can only watch one. You can only watch one character go through so many situations before you get bored.
So the eternal 10-year-old does not complain.
No.
That's right. Ash only recently won a Pokemon championship, and as far as I know, he's still 10 years old. 25 years later.
Something like that. So yeah, I lost interest somewhere in the third generation. But my favorite anime is actually Inuyasha.
Ah. Is it the romance, the slapstick? No.
I like all of it, honestly. You can find problems with it. Like sometimes the filler can get kind of ridiculous, and some of the jokes, like Moroku's curviness, can only be funny so many times. But it's just, I don't know, like just something about those characters I really just connect with.
Good thing. Excellent thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I mostly saw Inuyasha through Adult Swim. So, and then I spoke out the ending of the manga through the online releases. Never saw that. Isn't there like an anime that's really officially wraps it up?
Yeah, it's called Inuyasha Final End.
Ah, there we go. I find that's such a weird thing in anime. It's like Hellsing Ultimate. It's like, yeah, we never really ended the show and had a made-up story, so here's the real thing now. Okay, bye. Watch more of our stuff.
Nikki W. I'm an Inuyasha fan. The titular character is my favorite.
Oh, there we go. Have you ever
There's also a new. Sorry, go ahead.
heard someone just shout sit and have an uncontrolled desire to do it?
I've actually done that myself. And just laughed internally.
Is there a story to go with this?
No, I'm just sometimes when I write certain jokes in the script, I associate it with something else. I'm just like as I'm writing.
That's the same.
Like there's a yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I'm cutting it. Please go ahead.
No, there's a script for a video that I'm doing with a few people soon, and I wrote in that exact joke where it's like I shout "sit" at everyone and their butts plop down.
No nicer to fire. That's just power of the voice.
I mean, you've heard me at Fulvia Spell.
You know, I'm not sure I have. I may have. I don't know. I don't know what 100% is.
For the sake of all ears present, I'm not going to demonstrate.
I appreciate
I know I can get them.
Well, I hope I will never force your hand on that. But
Claire, calling us brats when we're just telling you to try to enjoy yourself doesn't count.
oh yeah. Oh, she calls me a brat when I'm encouraging her to have some fun, take it easy, or hashtag self-care.
Does that exact same thing to me.
See, now we're smack talking our friends. Oh dear.
That's normal though. See, there it is.
And it's uniquely timed to have to say a degree up into the head. Oh, by the way, slight endorsement to everyone. If you do a search for Phoenix Wrong, boot to the head, you'll get a very funny representation of that story, that skit. Yes, welcome to my live stream with friends, where we call each other brats.
That's actually one of the nicest things that Claire and I call each other.
Oh my! Oh,
Oh, we're mean to each other.
okay, but mean with Sweetie Bloom is that she gets you like gifts and support and sees how you're doing, and you're like, stop doing attention on me. She's like, no. So that's her being mean. It's one of the most dysfunctional meannesses I've ever seen. I wish we had more of that.
Oh, my definition of mean to friends is kind of odd, I admit.
So, go on.
Like when I'm usually the worst I do is how I react to your puns, which I'm positive you know how I react to your puns. I groan, and if it's like a text, I'll like whack you with a newspaper or whatever is available.
Yes.
But that's about the worst I get.
One of my fondest memories is still the Overwatch puns. I believe it ended with Josh screaming, "I'm a killin'!"
Silver Quill Stream. Control the language.
God, Sunday's game is at 11 o'clock in the morning. I gotta be up in time. That means I gotta be listening to the game at the beginning of the stream. I wonder if it's a burger tonight, actually. I wonder if that feels like wings tomorrow. Hmm.
I do that, but to be honest, I just hear. Question from earlier from Mr. Site what was the most recent Transformers series? As far as I know, the most recent is called Transformers Cyberverse. Which, well, actually, that's literally not true because a new Transformers series debuted yesterday on Netflix. Transformers Siege.
Transformers. What?
Siege. It is the start.
I thought you said siege, and I'm like, what?
It turns out that there's a Transformer. He got an Earth name wrong and is now known as Steve. He's the breakout character of his own show. I can actually see that happening.
So I got all the commons. I just need one rare
At which point I believe
and the 3 epics and the last. Oh wait, the 3 legendaries, the 2 1 epic, last 2 rares.
But,
Then you're done, France. Your collection will be finito. Hmm.
I mean, I believe in you.
Dakota,
let's keep the questions appropriate, please.
History of Dragon. What's an overseas cartoon you would watch? Jason the Wheel Boy. Well, it is very obscure. It has one of the best intros. You know how sometimes in an 80s cartoon, like the intro was the best, was intense animation, it's just so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Wheel Wars, all like laser fire everywhere. There's machines driving crazy environments. Just so metal. And it has one of the best themes.
I mean, literally, there's machines going all over the place.
But it was a mixture of sci-fi and fantasy set in a universe where, well, I guess I used to go crazy. Magic and technology coexisted. It's got more than a few influences from both Star Wars and Star Trek. I swear there was an episode that was built on Klingon. But it was
copyrighted. No.
But it starred the adventures of a young man named Jim and his crew called the Lightning. Basically, the universe was under attack from this, they were called monster. Everything sounds so silly when you summarize. Although it was pretty darn silly on its own. So every episode they'd be on a new alien planet, and these worlds were bizarre and wonderful in the extreme. All of them had like a unique magical property or super technology or some deep history. And so he gets encountered, but he was always looking for his father, who held an item that could stop himself. But he and Jace had one half of this item. So they had to reunite every time. He was just a little too late to his dad. And the series had no conclusion. got to see Jace reunite with his father. Although, and this is not technically spoilers because it never happened, there was talk of a Wheel of Warriors movie where they would defeat the enemy of the father. Because he was the main cartoon character. You know, I'm trying to think about it. Okay, Avatar Last Airbender certainly was willing to bring talent. What are some shows in more recent years? Well, Disney movies. I mean, you're a parent in Disney movie. I'm sorry. We'll hold a memorial for you in advance. Be a part of it.
Oh. Yeah, nothing technical, no PowerPoint reboot. Let's get some good news. The DuckTales reboot. That's something. That is something.
What was it? The last day or the day after BronyCon? We all got together and watched the DuckTales reboot.
It was the last day of the some people had to leave the next day.
Especially appreciate that every character is on.
I mean,
Wait, here's the thing. Donald is my favorite Disney character.
most of the time he seems like such a spoiled brat, but it's funny.
Well, I think he fostered my love of slapstick and the realization that the more aggressive the character, the more it feels deserved and therefore funny. I mean, I wouldn't feel right if Mickey was submitted to that level. No. At least on screen. On screen, I just picture him more as South Park position.
I was hoping you were not about to go there.
I went there and I bought the shirt.
What would happen if Josh was Pyro? Oh no.
You mean the guy who actually makes fire his brand? Yes, there's nothing. There's no paper. In fact, I was actually there's nothing in that. But what would happen if Josh was a pirate? Would you wear the vest?
I don't know.
I'll tell you true. If I could go back and recast myself, I would have taken the pirate role more than the heavy. And I would wear the vest. Part of it is because I've watched a lot of TF2 source filmmaker videos, including Fire Hazard, which details the pain endured by the spy as the pyro just keeps shutting it down. It seems that Pyro is this very physical humor and these very funny reactions with unintelligible gibberish. I might have taken a crack at that if I had known. For that childish delight. But I also love the enthusiasm you bring to the Pyro.
Well, I try to keep it energetic and entertaining. I may not have the biggest role in the series, but when I do show up, I want it to mean something.
Although I forget, was the Winx Super Frog your idea?
Okay, now that you put the correct number. Alright, so Gordon Book is done. Gordon Book's done. They finished Gordon Book. Okay, so they did 3 Valley Engine, 7 Stack Engine, Changed Red Engine, Tank Engine, Thomas again, Troublesome. So they did 1, 2. They did $8. Meh, 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 meh.
Will, Irma, Tarani,
Meh, 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 meh.
Guardians. They're guardians of a gateway between two worlds, and it's a lot of magic and stuff. They're not actual fairies, but they look enough like it.
Gotcha. Well, that's a sort of doubling around back to moving, exploring new avenues. What do you think about crossover ideas with ponies? You know, drawing the ponies in different styles, and again, I guess I'm a fan of gradual transitions rather than hard shifts. So I wonder if people would benefit.
I mean, it depends on the portrayal of the crossover. Like, for example, there's the whole Pony Meets series that goes on, and that's just a lot of silly comedy sort of stuff. But for something to cross over and like merge art styles, that would take a deft hand, I think.
Oh, I've seen plenty of deft hands at the pen.
Yeah.
People have cultivated tremendous skills. I don't know if they usually appreciate it.
Most of my attention when it comes to Pony is on art. Because that is always what catches my eye. I've seen like these really beautiful depictions, and I've seen a lot of art styles that Pony, and I feel like that they would lend themselves to the sort of thing that you're talking about. Like, okay, for example, Bliss's art style. She has this cartoony art style that is not necessarily Pony, and it would work to draw in that style with other sorts of characters. Like, she's drawn a couple of D&D characters in that same style, and it looks really good. I don't know if I'm making sense right now.
No, I've seen it too, and she does a great job. And like you say, that can apply to a great many formats.
Mm-hmm. Also, I saw that question of is it hard to balance two D&D campaigns? For me, it's not. I'm not in charge of either of them, and bless Josh's heart for running as many as he does. And as for favorite moments from Welcome to the Show or Ladies Night, my favorite moment so far in Ladies Night has not aired yet, so I'm not going to give spoilers. Welcome to the Show, I think it was. You know what? Actually, that hasn't aired either. I have to shut up on both of those.
Oh, well, you're tantalizing people. Give them something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Something to which they can look forward to. English is important.
English, what is? This does not exist on the internet. It's all leaked speak.
You feel English? That's impossible. See, there you go. There's a little Simpsons. Now, one very relevant question that I just saw, and honestly, I'm sorry I didn't ask this sooner. How have you been doing with all that's going on in the world right now?
To be dead honest, my day-to-day hasn't changed much except for my husband being home during the day. Make of that what you will.
What, in terms of seeing people or communicating?
I always did my communication through the computer to begin with. I don't really have any friends around where I live.
Some of the people in the online world that for communication and getting
Now, I know I don't seem like it, but I'm a pretty bad introvert in face-to-face. So meeting people is really hard for me.
I've enjoyed the chance we've gotten to see each other in person. Sadly, they've been few and far between. guess
Yeah,
there was Brony
the whole bunny thing.
Oh yes. I say on my end, I started this year at a new job, and then I had to go vote for a little while, and then we're back, but everyone's wearing a mask, social distance, hand sanitizer abound. It's and just this week they instigated a new policy where if someone comes in, you have to ask them a series of health questions, take their temperature, and we start each morning with the staff getting their temperatures taken. We had a little bit of that. Let's start with this. Wait, where exactly is the thermometer going to go? It's one of those remotes. It's almost like a remote sensor, just to fix your temperature and range.
It's like a radar gun.
Very much, but I did sort of wonder if certain other implements, like, okay, so after all this testing, we learned that 1 in 3 employees doesn't really mind. That's it.
I'm not gonna ask.
I'll just let your imagination.
What? I'm ignoring that. I'm gonna actually have to come clean and admit I haven't watched too many of the episodes. I just haven't had the time.
I unfortunately have only really gotten to peruse the first season. I love the golfing episode, and I know everyone's always because the Tara Strong and Andrea Liebman voiced the Magic Murder Police, which, by the way, is still one of the best phrases I've ever heard. But actually, it's everything. It's Glomgold and his anger. It's Scrooge and Dewey and their dynamic, and just everything about it I find hilarious. And yes, the Magic Murder Ponies are quite wonderful in their own twisted way.
I love the name. Wonderful.
So the fact that both that they actually went with Kelpies. I actually know what Kelpies are. So that is appreciated. I can't believe that they Kelpied it, but big things.
I mean, it's cool.
You maniacs! You Kelpied it! You Kelpied it up!
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay. Nothing.
Mode for Steel. What do you think? Flurry Hart will consider Spike as either an uncle or a cousin.
Probably a cousin.
I would go with uncle, as he is like a brother to Twilight. And I was very happy with Shining Armor, also called the little brother we've always had.
That's true.
So, and she could have that really adorable mispronunciation, like Uncle Spike. Uncle Spike. Oh yes, Uncle Spike. That is his name.
Okay. Mahiro Aka and MLB. That's a crossover I never thought of.
Nielsen Denny pointed out that we had a homicidal unicorn in Cabin in the Woods, which is another horror movie I thoroughly enjoyed. I guess I like horror movies that have a bit of humor to them, a little maybe even a little self-parody. Don't get me wrong, like Jaws and if we're talking about genuinely scary, like there's humor, but you're not really supposed to laugh at the situation too much. The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Oh, it's a good test. Could be wrong. But even then, it has the best F-bomb. Yeah. Many have tried, but they cannot match. They cannot match the magic F-bomb, which I won't repeat on this screen.
Fair.
Those who have seen John Carpenter's The Thing know which is.
Excuse me with Aeon. Yeah, I want the universe to still exist. So
Fusion between the Osees, Eliora, and Aeon. Hello, dearies. I'm here to cleanse you all with fire.
two of the most powerful magic unicorns in the lift. If not the most powerful unicorns. I don't count Bliss because she's an alicorn.
That's right. She's got the full alicornification. Now, I see a question from the Big Boss 99. This is a little bit more heavy. It's been a year since I had to put my dog down. What's a good way to honor her? I feel that because my family, we had 3 Goldens, so I had to say goodbye to 2 of them. And I remember a couple months after the second one down, I found a tuft of his fur because golden retriever fur gets everywhere. And just holding it between my fingers, it was almost like petting him. Not really. A good way to honor. Well, okay, where I live, they have an event, the Dumb Friends League, called the Furry Skirt. A walk to have people meet other dogs, maybe talk about breeds, or you can walk in memory of the beloved pet. That's one option. But maybe just if there was a trail your dog liked to walk, or a park they like to frequent, maybe just hang out there. That's sometimes you honor things just by remembering all the fun you had.
That's not bad advice. It makes me think of.
That's all I have to offer, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Oh, hey, voice.
Oh, Voice is here. Hello, Voice. Sorry, I'm splitting attention between screens, so I don't always see who's right on hand. Mostly I'm get where I need to go. So
Hey, that's it.
the position. Everything is location, location, location.
Hey, at Trans Gamer, we had a crossover between My Little Pony and Dragon Ball Z. It was the Battle of Tyrek.
And it was awesome. The Doctor, 4554. What are your thoughts on the latest edition of Fallout Equestria that PR the Central is making with other books fan fiction that people have done? Does it stand up to the video games? I think that I am the core authority on this because I've never played Fallout.
And while I have played Fallout, I haven't partaken of Fallout Equestria. So, yeah, you're not gonna get an answer out of it.
Sorry. I got to listen to the first chapter of PR's book at HarmonyCon, a convention that holds a special place, and that is the only physical convention I got to go to this year. Sadness.
What kind of world we live in now?
I've been great.
Oh my god!
Bring my patents of absurdity to the online world as I can. But nothing I think will ever be a substitute for seeing people.
Tomato's not a veggie!
Yeah, I agree.
Just the enjoyment comes.
Have you played Skyrim? I mean, yeah, I have a lot.
I completed the campaign, but never really. I didn't get any of the DLC. I guess I was into it for just long enough. Once killing dragons felt mundane, I was like, oh. Oh, there's a new Skyrim.
Huh? Say that again?
Isn't there like an online Skyrim out there now?
Elder Scrolls. Skyrim is part of an Elder Scrolls series. It's not the other way around.
Oh, sorry. Wow, man. Oh, that's how long I played. Long ago, I should say. But yes, the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. But there is
Even though I do love pepperoni.
still set in the Skyrim world.
Yeah, it's all one universe, but different lands of the world. Like the game that came before, Skyrim was called Oblivion, and it took place in a part of the world called Cyrodiil. All the same universe, just different locations.
Kind of freaky if they ever had a crossover. Which chosen one would you like to be?
The one that causes power with words, or the one that closes demon portals.
Ooh, that's actually a tough call. I mean, I'd like to make a good speech, but I can't.
Without puns?
Are you kidding? If I could find a dragon pun, I'd probably blow up half a continent. Oh, yes.
Did we break Ellie?
Not with a fang or a whimper, but with a pun.
It's either you blow up half a continent, or Josh and I do when we hear it.
Oh, yes, you will soon learn the ancient power word.
Oh my goodness. How's your picture coming along?
Well, I'm pretty pleased with. I've gotten past what I think the middle transformation was the hardest because everything's in flux. Now I'm at the part where all the mechanics are starting to fall into place, and I've got them completed. So it's kind of long. It's going to be on screen really fast, so I'm hoping. Yeah, I mean, it won't be a fluid transformation. Goodness no, I'm not an animator. My hat off for two people who have that skill. That is my goodness.
Like this?
Like this. Well,
Golly, that woman's talented.
but now I fill the gap between midpoint and hippo.
I bid thee good luck, sir.
Good luck. Sorry, I hear that phrase.
I know what senpai is. I hang out with Joey. I know what senpai is.
So their style cries, yeah, now let's test your luck. Okay, oh, okay. Friday is asking what is my favorite song, the one that I'm most proud of.
I was hoping you weren't going to see that. I was hoping so hard.
Well, this okay. One of my oldest friends. He's here in the offline world. I don't get to see him much because of COVID, because of all the isolation.
Boys have been calling it human malware.
Human malware. That is a fantastic description, and I still figure it out. early on our friendship, we were just chatting, and he made a cheese pie. And usually, you know, I would go do that, or just let it breathe.
Standard stuff.
Keep it in my system. But I complimented him. Oh, that was well crafted. It took him just a moment. He was one of those ones where, like, wait, did he? And he starts to giggle, and it escalates into full-on laughter. And it was this proud moment. I said to his girlfriend, mark this down. Mark this day. I have made him laugh with one of my puns. Oh, glorious, glorious day. So, it's part of why it's so wonderful that he was laughing. I mean, sometimes it's not it. Let's see, there was another story of a baseball game where people were throwing aerosols at someone on the field. Oh, that assault and battery.
That was like.
They got a charge out of it.
Wait, was that a thing that actually happened?
Yes. I don't really know where it came from. I don't know the news of it. Hey, I've heard weird stories at sports games. I know what anything's happening right now. Also, shout out to Mojo Steel. 3 days until your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm glad whenever we can celebrate something. Easier times. Ancient earth, we live in ancient times.
Personally, I would call these the most boring times.
Well,
That is like the sixth time you've asked that. No, I don't watch Jaden animation.
appreciate that folks submit a question again. But I don't even know I'm sorry if I don't always answer all the questions, but posting them again and again doesn't guarantee that they'll change.
Jesse, I'm going to kill you. Jesse is a friend of mine, and just nothing. I see you're in the audience. Heck of it. Why, woman?
I appreciate that, man, but that's a person I don't get to hear very often.
I think I picked it up from Ronnie.
In which case, thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate you bringing something classic. I'm bringing it back by Thunder by Greggy.
Vocabulary, even when you take out the cussing, I can prove it all the time.
I mean, again, Evil Dead fan.
Somebody also use phrases like golf, and I don't know where that one came from.
Batman. Golly, Batman.
No, that's probably good. No, that's not. I like good camp as much as the next person, but that's not my Batman.
That's not my Batman.
Yeah. You know what? That is probably where I got it. Rescue Rangers.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. They actually had Rescue Rangers appear in the DuckTales reboot. Like it was just kind of a cameo, but it was funny.
Yes, I've seen a clip of that. They seem to be trying to set up a Disney universe.